Ugh. I seem to have come down with a serious case of writer's block. I've been staring at a blank page in front of me for 30 minutes now. Ah, shit, I might have jinxed it. Nothing's coming to mind at all. I look around the room trying to find a source of inspiration. I see a book that I bought a few days ago on my shelf. It was bought on a whim this past weekend. What the hell's a whim? Part of my motivation to go to the literature club. Have a book to talk about, something like that. I reach up and pull it from the shelf, reading the title. Portrait of Mark. That was Yuri's book. If we hit new game, how the hell did he get all this shit?
Craigslist.
But that's Yuri's book.
Craigslist. Amazon. eBay.
But what if she has it still?
I don't know.
This is weird. I weighed in my hands for a bit. Even though this is the last time I've picked it up since it has a familiar weight on it. Or to it, it said. Almost like this book should have some special value to me. But that kind of thinking is strange. This weird feeling still hasn't gone away either. Seeing it all before, I guess I can try to write about that. Now just to pick some words that go along with it. Shit! To write a damn poem. Wait, so what am I supposed to do if we can't... If we're trying to get Monika's ending and Monika's still not an option, what are we supposed to do?
Just choose everything that's dead.
Or I could just do this. Done.
Damn.
Best poem ever.
Didn't know what you clicked or even know what it said.
Good afternoon, everybody. As soon as I say this, there's a loud crashing sound. Everyone looks over, finding Monika, who tripped over a desk catching herself. Fuck! She quickly regains her composure and walks over to me. Maybe that will give her a girl voice now. She bashed her head, now she has a girl voice. It's like, oh no! What happened to my voice?
I got a voice, don't worry.
Ah!
Hi again, Mikey.
Oh my god, you sound like a 5-year-old Fortnite player. No! We don't allow that voice here.
Oh, she has to get hit again.
You know what? Then I'm voicing Monika now.
No.
What?
Glad to see you.
Alright, you can voice this line.
Just go back to the Terminator. You might as well. And you're like back and forth Terminator to the girl voice, whatever.
Glad to see you came back. I should do that.
No, why? Monika pauses before nodding.
You didn't run away on us.
She sounds like one of those school bullies or something.
Technically she is, because she killed all of them.
But she didn't do it in this spot.
True, but...
Don't worry, I'm a little worried about your voice changing all the time, though. It might sound a little strange, but I also or always try to keep my word. At least for now, with your voice.
Is that so?
Why you sound like that guy from SpongeBob who says, yeah, Bunsen dies?
Well, dependable people are always appreciated.
Jesus Christ, we're trying to give this girl her fucking ending who can't even have a right voice. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mikey. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I think we read this before. Trying new things is good. Yes, I suppose. I think that's new, though. I'm still surprised, though, Mikey. Last year you didn't even want to join any clubs. But then suddenly you came here, wanting to join. Ah. I guess that's true. I can't explain it very well.
You said yesterday that you wanted to broaden your
Horizons.
What about that? You stupid bitch.
What are you calling a bitch, bitch? You fucking suck.
I'll suck that beep.
Can you stop? I said that, sure, but I don't know. One day I was lying in bed and I guess I suddenly felt a need for literature. I had a weird dissatisfaction with anime and games all of a sudden. Then I saw the flyer and everything sort of clicked. I still like manga and anime though. It's fine, Mikey. Besides, I was worried about you becoming a NEET if you didn't try a new club. Everyone else has a small laugh at my expense over it. Well, I guess I should teach you how to clean your room. You did almost set your house on fire one time. Here we go again with that. Let's not talk about that, okay? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little horny.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
How come you and Mikey can become you and Mikey can become good friends too? I tongue twisted a minute, okay? No. I hope we can all get closer this year as well. I really am happy here, especially with Mikey now in the club.
You really are a bright ball of sunshine, huh?
How come she says it all serious? Yep! Especially because of Mikey. Can you stop it? Sayori! I raised my voice to interject, but I'm swiftly defeated by her smile. Well, I guess as long as she's happy. Oh, right. I reach into my bag and pull out the book from last night. Oh, yep, there it goes. Yuri's eyes light up as soon as she sees it. I picked it up a while ago on a whim, but do you know if it's any good? You should read it based on my own review, though. But I did enjoy it. It does have a few horror themes in it. It might not be to your liking if you don't like that sort of thing. Well, perhaps we could discuss what you think of it chapter by chapter. I definitely will. I say it a little too enthusiastically and turn my head away. And I'll make time to read it. You don't have to force yourself. Yuri nods as if to hammer in the fact. If you force yourself to read it, you won't enjoy it as much. So if you want to read other things as well, that's fine. Like if you wanted to read manga. At this, I see Natsuki looking at us, out of the corner of her eye. Natsuki, you don't have to be afraid.
I'm not afraid. But I would like to hear your opinion on
Parfait girls.
Hard Fart Girls.
What an anime.
It's hard to find people who would actually read manga, so yeah. There's a lot of people who think manga is still only for kids.
That's pretty dumb.
I know, right? Their stories for everyone. And you're never too old for a particular type of storytelling.
Definitely. I'll probably have to read from the beginning again. I know it's my favorite series, but I haven't read it in a while is all.
Well, we can do the same thing as you and Yuri. Just read whatever you want, so if you read Parfait Girls, we can talk about it.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around finding Monika sitting alone at the front of the room. Bashing her head on the chalkboard, being like, "Why is there fourth walls?" Yuri and Sayori seemed to have struck up a conversation, and Natsuki went back into the closet. It's time for you to come out the closet.
You should add that sound effect. Ding.
I go up to Monika and poke her on the shoulder. Monika? Oh my god. I knew that something like that was going to happen. She turns her head around and looks at me.
Oh, it's you, Mikey. Sorry, you gave me a bit of a scare.
Thinking hard about something?
Oh, yes.
You said before it even came up.
I know the script.
I see Monika glance over at the others.
Why don't you go talk to them, the others?
I did, but you also seemed a little distant. Sayori said yesterday you might be sick. Are you sure you're feeling well?
I'm fine, Mikey.
Bullshit.
Hey, but thanks for asking. You can go talk to the others now. Damn,
no!
It's like cutting you off.
She is distant.
I'll be fine.
This girl seriously doesn't want me to talk to her? Huh. I wonder why. Alright. But you know, Monika, I'd like to be friends with you too. She gives another smile.
I'd like to be friends with you too, Mikey. Sorry if I came off as distant or anything like that. I just have a lot on my mind recently.
Well, if you ever want someone to talk to, I try to give a cool smile back. I mean, sometimes a guy's perspectives on things might be useful too. So, yeah. I stumble right at the end. Monika looks at me before giggling.
Thanks, Mikey. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. Well, how about this? What would you do if you felt like you had all the control you ever needed?
She's still breaking fourth walls. This story is gonna have too many fourth wall breaks.
This guy probably went to jail. But then suddenly found it taken away from you. Is she talking about the mod?
No, I think she was talking about how she used to have control of the game files. I paused, trying to think of an answer. Well, I like to get control back, or at least I'd like to feel like I had it back. But if I actually was that powerless, I might just try to make the best of it. I can't control everything, right? Sometimes all you can do is stick with things and hope they'll get better, I suppose. Monika looks a bit saddened at this answer. She sighs and nods.
I guess that's true.
She gives me a small smile this time. One that makes my heart ache rather than go aflutter to see it on her face.
Can't control everything, huh? Thanks, Mikey.
Even if she says that, it still hurts to see her like that. Monika must have something weighing down a lot on her. Well, thanks for asking me, I guess. Um, that you know, trust me. What? That you know, trust me enough to ask something like that. You must be dealing with something pretty heavy, huh?
Sort of.
Well, Hulu has live sports. Want to watch some football? I know I probably have no place to say this, but
Will you marry me?
I'm sure you could share it with the other members too. They're all here for you too. I think they'd all be sad to know if something was crushing you like this. I see Monica blink a few times before nodding.
Maybe. But sometimes you just know that some people might not be able to help. Though, thanks for saying that, Mikey. I'm glad. I'm glad that you think that of them.
Well, they're happy right now, right? They seem to be really happy being here as well, so it just wouldn't be fair if the president couldn't find happiness at her own club, right?
Yes. Oh, look at the time.
Gotta run! Monica jumps to her feet.
Okay, everyone.
Everyone looks up from their various activities.
Did everyone read the poem last night?
No. Oh, apparently we did. Yeah. My heart's racing again. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. That feeling I had last night was good inspiration, but I'm still pretty unskilled at writing. There are mumbles of ambition that go around the room. save for Sayori, who triumphantly pulls her poem out from her bag. It's wrinkled and looks like it was torn out of a spiral notebook. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could see her pristine handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same as well. Ah, man! Gotta read everyone's poems again. Should we just go with the Monica first?
If you want to.
Probably should, right? I mean, we're trying to get her happy ending, so might as well. Maybe we'll get some different dialogues. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting an effort. Monica looks from my poem, stares into my face, then looks back down at the poem. She repeats this several times before handing my poem back to me. That bad, huh?
No. Rather, it's... You said you've never written poem before, so it's a bit surprising. It's, the themes are... Can I ask what made you write this?
Well, Monica already opened herself up to me today, so I think I could tell her. I was lying in bed when I thought about that feeling, that I was kind of drawn here, how it was kind of unnatural too. I had the idea in mind, but then I just started putting words on the paper. It was kind of a blur, actually. When I finished writing it, I didn't know what to think, so I decided to use that first draft. If it wasn't bad to me, that was good enough.
Well, it's good. I like it, at least. It wasn't very direct, but it wasn't very metaphorical either. Some people might be upset by that. You should pick one and stick with it for the poem. Otherwise, it keeps starting without going anywhere.
Oh, I guess it's because I was just clicking at that one spot on the words.
Damn.
I guess that's why.
Well,
I guess it's too neutral with all three of them.
That pissed her off.
Don't piss her off. But you managed to pull it off without doing that. I'm impressed, I guess. I underestimated you, Mikey.
It's easier for me if I keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts if I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. But it worked. Well, keep doing your own thing, Mikey. Just keep exploring and trying new things.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards
Biased.
biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah, about that. Fuck.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Not really, but I have to.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Yeah, I think this was like the same stuff. Just because I stay confident, yep. And that's the same poem, Hole in the Wall.
So, is it new?
I think these might be the same one now because we just talked about her poem. I'm not sure. I know it, but did. Something like that. Wait, are these changing now? Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. I think these are getting different now.
Should we continue from here?
I guess so.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway.
Never mind. Back to Monika's writing tip of the day.
Fourth break.
Okay, I never heard her say that. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Mikey!
Oh my gosh.
No, that's not Suki.
Oh yeah. No, you gotta do it like you used to. Come on, do it.
What?
Oh.
There we go.
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I think now it seems different, or same. Well, maybe that's why, yep. Alright, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. A little stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Is there more? Though Monika seemed to be in real disbelief, I wrote something like that. I guess this is a literature club, though. It's what I signed up for. Oh no, this is gonna be where they start fighting, isn't it? As they read each other's poems, I notice their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. Oh god, yep. Whoa, wait. Add choice.
The hell?
Wait. But that can't be Monika, though, is it? She said she doesn't have control. Wait, I'm confused now. Is it my guy doing that, or is it actually still Monika? I'm a little confused about it, but I guess I have to pick Monika. Let's see what's going to happen here. Everything stops for a second. Probably as everyone realizes how loudly I yelled that. Oh. I guess it was like this.
Oh, God. Oh, right. I could swear that wasn't...
I hear Monika mutter something before she walks over to the two of them.
Natsuki Yuri?
Both of them look away, clearly ashamed of the display.
I know you two are very pronounced about your styles, but there's no need to argue like this. Talking about
Preferences.
preferences is fine, but Natsuki trying to imply something about Yuri's is a low blow. That's being said.
Monika interrupts Yuri, who was about to speak.
Yuri, you shouldn't attempt to use Mikey's thoughts about your poem as a way to boost your credibility. I won't ask you to apologize to each other, but remember that we're here to enjoy the literature club, not fight over our preferences. Got it.
Understood, Monika.
Well, anyway, back to what you were doing.
Damn, she put a collar on them bitches.
Bitch.
She took control this time. Last time, in the freaking main story, she just couldn't do shit. And then Sayori had to do something. With that, Monika turns around and starts walking back to her desk, shooting me a look. It's definitely not a thankful look, that's for sure. Come on, I didn't do anything wrong, I think. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to go make some tea. With that, Yuri quickly excuses herself from the room. Bitch! It seems like I was looking in Natsuki's direction for too long as she turns away from me. Sayori moves in to talk with her, pulling her into a hug that Natsuki originally resists, but eventually lets herself be comforted. That's surprising. I hastily retreat back to my desk and await the end of the day. About 10 minutes later, Yuri comes back into the room. She and Natsuki pass by each other without a word. Deciding the best course of action is not to get involved. I simply stare out the window and watch the scene play out in the reflection. Sayori whispers something to Natsuki, who gives another huff. But Sayori seems to be a little more insistent on whatever they're talking about. With some more prodding, I think that is, Natsuki is released from Sayori's hug and awkwardly shuffles back towards Yuri. I can't make out exactly what they're saying, but it doesn't seem like there's any tension anymore. I look over at Monika as this is going on, who has a small smile on her face, maybe at seeing all this, but it quickly vanishes after she closes her eyes and mumbles something to herself. Huh? I turn away before Monika can catch me looking at her. Mikey! I notice Sayori came over to me without me noticing. Sayori smiles at me. Good job! About what? Sayori leans down and whispers. Helping with, what just happened? Oh, well, it's, instinct. It sounded like I was about to get involved, so I panicked. Well, I'm glad everyone stopped the fighting. Someone just had to speak up is all. So I'm glad you did. It's nothing. If you say so. But it isn't nothing to me. I really love this club and everyone here. With that, Sayori pulls away and flashes another grin before walking over to Monika. I guess that's why Sayori is the vice president, huh? I probably called on Monika since she was the president, but Sayori definitely seems like the mood maker of the club. If anything like this happens again, I could definitely call on her.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to go home. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. Besides fucking Natsuki over there, that small little bitch.
It was alright mostly, but Yuri's just a fucking bitch.
Natsuki.
Mikey, how about you?
Yeah, I could say the same. It was neat talking with everyone.
Right.
Oh no, here we go again.
In that case, let's do the same thing tomorrow.
No!
Maybe you learn something from everyone too. That way, your poems will turn out even better.
Well, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Other than Monika, anyway. Ooh. Youch. She seemed more bewildered about my poem than anything else. I guess that somewhat impressed her. She couldn't believe that I had written it. If I want to do that again, I'll probably do what I did before then. Mikey, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Ah! Sayori beams at me. It has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Though I can't say I'm not enjoying it. Daw! Sayori? About what happened earlier. What about it? Natsuki and Yuri, does that happen often? No. That's actually the first time I've seen them even act like that at all. They're usually so nice and accommodating. It might just be because this poem writing thing was more personal. I guess so. You don't hate them, do you? Of course not. I just wanted your opinion. Phew! You know, Mikey, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. Even Monika seemed to be back to her normal self today. Monika, huh? She did seem kind of distant the other day, but she seemed a lot friendlier today. Much more fitting in the role of club president, even if she was surprised to see me there. I think everyone really likes you too. Hey, that's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Jeez. I hope so too. But something keeps itching at the back of my head. It's probably nothing. Bullshit! Still though, I wonder if I'll be more than friends with any of them. Sheesh. I guess we'll just have to see about that, Sayori. Okay! I guess that means I'm writing a poem tonight. Fuck!